Friends, welcome to my channel. So in today's video, I'll be showcasing you how we can use this GitHub Copilot CLI. So AI is no longer limited to your code editor. It's now we can use within the terminal. So I will show you how we can install this GitHub Copilot CLI and how to run it both within your uh, VS Code terminal and how we can directly use the system command prompt in order to run this Copilot CLI. So we will go through the steps. I will showcase you from where you can download to your Windows or Mac or Linux machines, and we will see a few commands how we can speed up our development workflows. So before we start, so this is Copilot and CLI. So brings AI assistance directly into our terminal. So instead of just autocomplete inside the code editor, we can now generate shell commands from natural language, explain complex commands, fix some errors, and also assist our Git operations. So it is basically like having an AI help with you with uh, the whole terminal workflows. So let me showcase you first the GitHub repo from where you can get the instructions. Okay, so this is the official document. So you can look into this official document over here. So it's given some introduction about Copilot CLI, how does it work, so on which operating system it supports, how you can install that, how we can use the interactive interface. So I'll be showcasing you this, how we can have a programmatic interface, and then how we can, the different use cases like local task over here, how we can perform this commit changes, rewrite. So show me the last 5 changes, change log. So we can also utilize for task involving GitHub also. So these are the various use cases given over here. I won't be covering up. So basically I will be covering up with the VS Code, how we can utilize it. Automatic context management. So these are the things that are being here. So now in order to get started with this, you have to, if you're using a Windows machine, just you can just type it over here, winget install GitHub Copilot. Okay, so once it is installed, you can start working on it. So I have already installed it once you download. So I've created one folder over here. So in this one, I'll be starting my Copilot. So you can just type it over here, Copilot. So very first time, it will tell you to log in. So, but as I'm already logged in, so it won't ask me. Otherwise, you have to do /login. So you can see the various commands. I will show you to you. So this folder is selling confirm the folder trust. I'll click yes. So like this, you can just mention over here /login. So you can log into your Copilot and log out, allow all. So these are the various commands you can utilize like /IDE if you want to link your IDE. So before moving to this, you can see even you can select /model. So you can choose over here which model you want. Similarly, you can choose over here the agents available, if any, then we can have um, this diff and all those things. So, but before that, I've already logged in. If you're not logged in, you have to log in. You have to authorize with your GitHub account, and then only you can start working on it. So I've already done on this. So this is a folder. So I'll just open it in my VS Code so I can show you parallelly how does it works. Open folder. So normally when you open certain folder in GitHub in the VS Code, it will ask you the trust and all. But here you can see it didn't ask me anything because I have already said yes in the CLI. So let's come back over here. Let's say, let me give some instructions, create HTML website for a school. Okay, so you can see it's thinking. Okay, it's like what kind of? Okay, so we can mention over here it's a university and it is keeps the home courses only and about us. Now, as you see, as I'm walking over here, let's move on to the VS Code over here. You will see something happening over here. You can see the session. I didn't started anything, but it's showing the session. So if you want to continue over here, you can continue over here in the chat. If you want to continue with the CLI, you can continue. Now, see the good thing about it. So it created everything rather than reviewing the things in the CLI. I can just go to the VS Code and you can see these are the things being generated. So you can see you can accept over here and it is, you can see it has accepted everything. So even this is automatically linked. If it is not linked, just you can type IDE. So when you click IDE, it will automatically, you can see it is the same location which it is picking up and press enter. So if your ID is not linked, so this is how you can link it. It's just the one time you have to link it. So next time onwards, whenever you do, it will automatically, if your folder, same folder is open in the IDE, it will automatically pick up. So this is how we get it over here. Uh, HTML page has been created and all. So I will just give the instruction, keep the CSS separate, make CSS separate, no inline. So we can, again, we can see the changes over here. You can see it has created the CSS file. I will just accept this. Okay. Now we can, still changes are going on. We can just accept. Okay, so even if you want, so like suppose there are multiple pages, you can use at the rate, which file you want to make some changes, you can utilize this. Or if you want to have some PRs or some issues, you can use those. And these are the commands, you can have it over here. And you can have some question mark for the shortcuts to see global editing, agent environment in order to initiate the Copilot instructions for this repo. You can utilize this. Then models and agents, if you want to select the model, then if you want the code, so you can see review the changes made in the current directory, that is the div, then review, then LSP, then we have the terminal setup, then we have the permissions session. So those sessions you can see there is in the chat, so we can just switch into that particular session also. And we have this help. So that's all we have over here. So it's quite interesting. You can control it from here rather than going to the IDE and making the changes and all. Now, here the good thing about it is like suppose if I am, let me do one thing. Let me open the page. So you can see over here, it has made such a nice website over here. Now, this is blue color. I will just tell to change it to something to red. So now you can see if I go over here in the CSS, let me find it out. So the body navigation, I think this is the background over here. Yeah, okay. So let's change this one. So you can see I'm highlighting over here. So I'm in the IDE. Now if I go to the CLI over here, you can see style CSS 46. So I'm currently on this. So I will, instead of typing in the IDE, I will just mention over here, change to red. So it automatically understands where I'm exactly what I have selected. So again, I will accept the changes over here. So it's interesting, right? So we can easily do this from here. So let's me check. We'll refresh this one. Here we go. So this is how you can see how easy it is. Whatever you select, it takes the reference. If you want certain file, you can use @ symbol and you can mention that file. What do you have to do? So this is how we can utilize this. Even you can uh, commit, you can have connectivity to your GitHub, you can push the changes, you can create a pull request. So all those things you can like basically the commands can easily be done in this. We can do a rebase, we can create branches. So all those things are possible through this terminal. So we can, so it's exactly the way it works in the VS Code. We can work it over here. So basically, it's helping the terminal commands, any kind of commands that you want to execute over here. So that's how you can utilize this Copilot. You can see it's highlighting also over here at what changes and all, which model it was being used. And even you can just click here and you can see the same session is being put it over here. You can go back and you can just switch to that particular session if you're having the multiple sessions. So I hope you found this video helpful. Please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more practical videos, more tutorials, and do let me know in the comment section, would you use the Copilot in your terminal or not? Thanks for watching.